Our other big story tonight is the growing discussion on whether a mask mandate will be put into place in North Carolina or Mecklenburg County. We've heard it from experts who say the sharpest increases in COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations are in states where people are least likely to wear one. Our Joe Bruno joins us now live. And Joe, you actually spoke to Mayor Vi Lyles tonight, and she expects the governor will provide more guidance on this tomorrow.
Susanna, right now, Mecklenburg County does not have broad support amongst all of the towns and cities for a full mask mandate in the county. But each individual town and city can decide whether they want to impose them in their city limits. The city of Charlotte says a mask mandate is under consideration. As protesters hit the streets of Charlotte, many of them donned masks voluntarily, but soon they may not have the option. While the county can't impose the restrictions across every town and city, each individual municipality can decide what they want to implement. In the Queen City, a mask mandate is not being ruled out. A spokesperson for the city of Charlotte says, "We are in conversations with Mecklenburg County and other municipalities, and we are currently discussing this issue." How serious is this discussion? As the mayor temporarily left the protest, I asked her about it. Is the city of Charlotte considering a mask mandate?
You know, we've been working closely with the governor's office, and he's going to have a briefing, I believe, tomorrow. And that'll give us an idea of how we spiked and what we need to do statewide, because this isn't just about Charlotte.
It's not something you're necessarily opposed to at this point, though?
I wear mine all the time. You wear yours all the time. So that's an example that I think people should look at and live by.
Even though they can't make the requirement for everyone in Mecklenburg County, there's broad support on the county commission for it. At least one city council member is also on board.
And it's about our health. It's about businesses being able to thrive. It's about trying to have some normalcy again. But this is important. This is about our health.
Health Director Gibby Harris has said the #1 concern is enforcement. Those worries are shared by top CMPD leaders.
We know the difficulty that would be in any type of enforcement, particularly when we're not sure how many people have adequate access to those masks. So there are a lot of problems with enforcing some sort of mandatory requirement.
Susanna, here is an example of local towns and cities enacting further restrictions. Last month, the town of Davidson considered putting in a requirement for all businesses to mandate masks. Ultimately, though, they chose not to.
Oh yeah, I know you're going to be keeping a close eye on this for us tomorrow. Thank you. And new tonight, the city of Raleigh will now require face coverings in public places where social distancing is difficult. This includes grocery stores, pharmacies, public transit, sidewalks, and parking lots. The mayor made that decision this afternoon. The requirement begins Friday at 4 p.m. and under the order, law enforcement officers are encouraged to educate people and push for voluntary compliance. Now, the topic of requiring a face mask has many asking, do they work? So we looked into a study by the Texas A&M Department of Atmospheric Sciences. Back in the beginning of this pandemic, scientists say China was able to contain the virus because so many people were already used to wearing masks to deal with air pollution there. So it wasn't out of the ordinary for them. The study also found in New York, where the pandemic hit its peak last month, masks prevented an additional 66,000 people from getting sick, which could have overwhelmed the hospital system. The data journalists use at YouGov did a study on mask use. They found in New York, where cases are dropping, 53% of people are wearing masks. But here in the Carolinas, only about 37% wear them. The CDC listed 12 states, including the Carolinas, where cases are increasing. 9 of those states were among those least likely to wear them. While a mask mandate is still up for debate in Mecklenburg County, commissioners pointed out that with the flu returning in the fall, they hope people will use masks to slow the spread so our hospitals aren't overwhelmed.